Alright, hello everybody and welcome to another episode of my Anglo-Saxon Andalusia game. Took me a second to remember that for some reason. But yeah, we're back. Oop. Let's see. We are Duke Beorhtwine II, Pudzi of Granada, and we want to be... he's appointing us as a commander, so we're going to turn that down. We don't want to be commander. What we do want to be is a spy master, but I don't know if we're high enough intrigue for that at the moment. I can't really ask to become. We are the strong. I can't really ask him directly, I don't think, unless I think that's in a mod later, not a mod, a DLC later on that I'm not playing with. I have them, but I started this game at 2.4.5, and I don't want to move past that. Now the othermost is Whitbur Pharamon's daughter. We'll spy on her for a while. Hextilda, it's a good name, I like that. We of course still have this faction going on, but we're not exactly the strongest. Knowledge is power. My spy master was murdered. Let's get you half this man. Now what can we have him do? We can have him scheme, which is plot discovery. We can have him build a spy network, which is plot power. We can have him study technology. And have him go and do that in Nabella, where she lives, and get that over with. Hopefully. Honestly, at this point, I think our best goal is to continue to steal land over and over until we can have enough to just pull that make me king thing. Ooh, Whitbert of Seville is actually a bastard. Elfgif had a torrid love affair. Now you see, I could tell Leofric, make him happy with me hopefully, or I could threaten her to join my factions, but I've done that before, and they either laugh at me or they say yes and then don't actually join my faction, so I'm going to just tell the king. See if I can fuck her over. No. Just keeping her out of factions. We're losing against France, which is a good thing. That means that hopefully we'll lose. We're not losing as hard as we just were a second ago, but hopefully this continues to eat up the king's army. Oh, we got an autosave here. Almost. We're 4 years away from, no, 5 years exactly away from the year 12,000. 1200, not 12,000, wow. That'd be pretty extreme. Hopefully the sound setup is better. I noticed I was kind of quiet for some reason in the last episode, despite the fact that my mic was so close. And I think part of that is in the old OBS, I would multiply my voice by like 3 times. And now I'm not really doing that. I'm just giving it a static gain up increase. So I have it at 3 now, and now I just moved it up to 6. So maybe that makes a difference. You guys will really have to let me know what you think, if I should crank it up even more. So seriously, yeah, leave comments. This is pointless. Let's spy on someone else now. Because I want this to be as enjoyable as possible. I know moving my microphone closer to my mouth did fix so you can't really hear my keyboard at all, and you can very rarely hear the clicks, and they're very faint, which is really nice. Osmond. Let's spy on Osmond. How good is my Chancellor? Do I have any better Chancellors? Not especially. And he's got a 10% chance every year to get a claim on Badajoz. We got another faction. Hmm. 391, that's not a terrible cardinal score. Oh, it is compared to this guy. I like that the majority of bishops are still Serbians. My son Raidwolf is not exerting himself in his studies. I'm starting to despair. I will attempt to at least make him lose slothful and perhaps gain diligent, because diligent is one of my favorite traits. Good. He's already got 15 intrigue and he's only 14. He doesn't even have a career yet. So I am happy for him. He's not even a genius either, but he's still got this massive intrigue, a base 11 intrigue, which is really nice. And base 10 diplomacy, which is also base 6, but 10 diplomacy at this age, which is really nice, because I'm definitely focusing on intrigue, but having good diplomacy is nice too. I guess I'll raise my daughter. See if I can salvage her a bit to sell her off to someone later. Yeah, seriously, I mean, it seems like people are, you know, a decent amount of people are watching this, and as long as I don't do the thing where it would cut out my mic, I tried doing the microphone gate, which I really like as an idea, but it just doesn't work quite right. Salamanca is now its own little thing that could be chewed up and eaten. You know, let me check something real quick. He's not independent. Yeah, he's Yafarid, so he's just part of these guys, which is very different from all these. Is Castile separate? No, they are, but they're 3. This man is, right? No, they split off of Portugal. Well, looks like we've got another war going on. Civilian revolt. I can marry, that's right. My wife died. So now I can marry Princess Theodora of Greece. Hopefully have some more kids. And hopefully that will actually... Why can I arrest Waltheoff? Anyway, so yeah, I married Theodorus, which means that I believe I have I can't call the Viceroy of Greece, but I'm allied with... And I don't know if that's that I can never call him, or that I just can't call him for this specific war, and I'm hoping it's the former. I can pick a new ambition, become Spy Master. Yeah, that'd be good. If I got this, then I could, what's the word I'm looking for? I'd gain one more intrigue, which would be good. I don't think I'll ever get 32, but getting above 20 would be good. Blackmail him. I can make a claim against the county of Ostfriesland. It's a bit of a march, and who owns it? Duke Adolf. Now I do have a larger army than he does, so going for it might actually be useful to me. But I am not 100% sure if I should go for it, at least not until I get my army back up. But then I can push that claim, have some extraterritorial land over here. Duke Osmond. I will threaten Osmond, see if he actually goes through. Nope, he laughed at me. I have 104%. He has... I don't understand. Some of those would be... So he would lose some of his vassals, I think is what that means. So he wouldn't actually have 8,000 men. And he's negative wealth. I'm going to attempt it. Worst case scenario, I have to give up. But I shall issue an ultimatum while it's above 100%. Your support of Duke Beorhtwine II of Granada is shocking. However, in order to spare the realm from a harrowing civil war, I will resign in his favor. Long live the king. Oh, wow. No longer am I Duke Beorhtwine II. I am now King Beorhtwine of Andalusia, first of his name. I've got an alliance that I can call in with Mikhail Belgarsko, which is, you know, it's not the closest of allies, but bringing in the Belgarskos for war is nice. It's nice to be able to do that. Okay, what can I do here? Let's look at my vassals, see how that looks. Leofric Feisch obviously is very unhappy. Let's go by opinion. The mayors, Eadbald de Chip, the Duke of Gwynedd, he's happy with me. Lots of barons are happy with me. Countess of Ferreux, Earl of Badajoz, Duke of Gelre, Duchess of Seville, Earl of Zeeland, leader of the Sevillan Revolt. Then we start getting the Duke of Beja, Earl of Molina. So the Duke of Cordoba, aka the former king, and the Duke of Beja are unhappy with me. I gotta keep getting my prestige up. So, choose a plot. I will plot to revoke the county of Malaga. No one is happy with that right now, but let's send this man to increase my plot power. Minor titles. Who can I make happy with me? Court Eunuch, Court Dwarf, Court Jester. That one would make someone unhappy. Keeper of the Swans. Master of the Horse. This is a +10, right? Master of the Hunt, +10. High Almoner, +10. Cupbearer. I will change that to Osmond. So now he should only... Yeah, he has less of a terrible opinion of me. I'm going to make him a commander. I'm going to make this guy a commander. Osmond has a positive opinion now. Seneschal. I'll make Leofric my Seneschal. So now he's only negative 50. I'll make Whitbur the High Almoner. I'll make let's rank. It's leader. Earl. Earl is count, I think, right? In Anglo-Saxon. I'm used to it, yeah, being count, but it's earls. So these men I have to keep sort of happy. Waltheof can be my master of the hunt. Ethelfrith, no, actually, I don't want. I can't, but I also don't want that a leader of a revolt. Let's get Sigeraed a bit happier with me. And that should do it for now. Let me go by this. So the strongest right now is Leofric, and he is unhappy with me. I'm going to send a gift. Pick an ambition. Amass wealth. Now that I have a kingdom at my hand, I might be able to get some better people in charge of things. 19.6. Yep, I can get a better steward, spymaster. Can't get a better spymaster right now. Court chaplain, cannot get a better court chaplain right now. Can increase tolerance. Seems as though no one wants me. I'm not going to be a commander. I want to be at court. Alright, no one wants me. State diplomacy, that's good. What was I going to say? No one wants to join me to revoke this county. That's what I was going to say. Dangerous factions, the highest is 71% with lower crown authority. Who am I currently spying on? No one, I don't think, at the moment. Stop spying on this man and start spying on my ex-king. Well, we pulled it off pretty quick. 104%. If I had known that it was that narrow of a margin, I would have done it earlier, but you know, we got it now. Now we just have to worry about outside threats a lot more than we used to. A miracle play. Sure. At this point I have very low prestige and stuff, so I want to get this up. Now I'm much more worried about my grandson taking over. My son, actually. I want him to at least be 18 before Beorhtwine kicks the bucket, whereas before it wasn't as big of a deal. Yeah, I really hope my sound is doing okay. You know what I mean? Because I want it to match up with... Ooh, I have kind, so I can gain 1 intrigue from liking Falconlight, I guess. But yeah, I want the sound to not be super quiet so that it doesn't ruin an otherwise great video. Because I'm really happy with my progress now. Theodora is pregnant, getting some more sons under the belt. I will make her cynical. The Pudsey family is nothing if not intriguous. My eyes and ears have discovered the bizarre and repulsive truth about Prince Leofric of Andalusia's sexual preferences. How should I use this information? I will arrest him. I can arrest most of these people, damn. Only a 31% chance. attempt to imprison him. No, that went well. Mithael, please help me out. The rest of these guys, let's do this. Get to Cuenca, everybody. Unfortunately, my brother-in-law is unable to join me in this war. So this was a bit of a mistake, but at the end I think it'll mean that he'll end up in my jail. And then once he is in my jail, I can smash him to bits. And by smash him to bits, I mean hopefully revoke one of his counties as the condition to letting him out. Let's go over here and totally crush this army, so I lose less men in the process of it. I can no longer spy on this man, so I will spy on Whitbur. Now let's group up Cuenca and then start sieging down his land. I'll attempt to make my son brave, because none of the downsides I could get from this, you know, they outweigh, this is not my concern, and also they don't truly affect Intrigue in any way. My son is turning out good. Okay, Aethelfrith, Beorhtwine, Senwolf. Let's meet in let's meet here, try and smash some of his army, and then march to siege down Cordoba. Seems like a reasonable set of actions. You know, he gave up his kingdom. Ooh, let's abduct her. Unfortunate. Yeah, he was willing to give up his kingdom to prevent a civil war, but then when I try and put him in jail, he's like, nah. Nah. I mean, I'm only putting him in jail for the safety of the kingdom. I'm gonna try upping the decibel gain to like 15 instead of 6 and see what happens. Alright, how's that? Is that better or worse? I don't know. Sigeraed. Is that the name of my dad? Yeah, sure, I'll have a son named Sigeraed. To the foul, soft Beorhtwine, may your humors rot in your living body. What is this war over? Middlesex. There. Have Middlesex, it's yours. I don't give a shit anymore. There. England can have London back. I like the idea of having it, but I like the idea of firming down my territory in Iberia and not having to fight England more than I like the idea of owning London. It's weird how England and Andalusia own land over here, sort of as instead of owning land over here like they did. It's interesting. It's an interesting reversal of history. Let's split this in half. Send one to go smash this 600-man army. Come on. There we go. Another year goes by. Another year, another dollar. I'm really not noticing a ton of difference now that I've done this decibel change thing, but you guys will have, I guess I'll find out in the final recording. So if it's really obnoxious, I apologize. I'll find out after this recording and, you know, change it if it is suddenly unbearably loud and I just can't tell by the output of the sound. Like the microphone bar hasn't changed at all, but it might be like doing it post-process. So I can't tell there's a difference, but there is, and now it's really unbearable to hear me. And if so, I'm sorry, but I'll figure it out after this. Sort of like a live test. And now I'll split up my sieging duties between Calatrava and Cordoba. Cordoba, not Cordoba. It's gonna take a while though. That's one of the downsides of these sieges. Prince Raedwulf looks horrific, but oh, and he's only a flamboyant schemer. How annoying. But he's an adult now. 18 intrigue, unfortunate. I really miss the days of Sigeraed, but he's not terrible. Let's set him up with a marriage. Gold for learning. A chance of learning and 30 prestige is worth it. Princess of Burgundy. That is a marriage worth taking. Now we're married with some Carlings. Do I have any land I can give up to a son? I don't have a barony, so I don't want to... Sorry, son. Can't right now. I'll hit you up later. Perhaps if I take some land in this conflict. Yeah, if I do, I'll take Malaga, and then I'll have the barony of coin to go along with Malaga, hopefully. Yes, this is pointless. We'll start spying on someone else now. Now, so everyone knows, giving up land over here is also a bonus for me. I still have Wales, but if I have no land over in England, that means I can siege down all the land he has here for a ticking war score, whereas he won't be able to do anything over here to make up for it. Whereas if we go to war right now, I can't really do anything up here, at least not easily, so he can just siege down this land and have that going for him. Of course, that won't offset if I go to war for, like, say, Granada. The ticking war score will rely on Granada, I think. But still, it'll make it go faster. Need something real about Senwolf. People died of starvation, that's good. Mayor Amsitel can let rot in jail. Getting a bunch of Feisch family members. A really good number of people. Wow, that's a lot of jutes. I can't siege down this next place, so I will wait for this siege to finish and then move. Okay, I'll do this so I can protect, perhaps. White peace. Decline. So who's this guy? Senwolf. Hello, Senwolf. You're just an Earl. %45 chance. Does that help at all? Not right away, maybe if I give it a little bit. We're at 31. Alright, we're at 31 minutes, so that means that I'm going to end here, but I appreciate it. And you guys let me know the audio. I'm sure I'll figure it out before anyone even sees it, but hopefully it wasn't too much of a concern for you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying this game. I know I am. I really like how the Andalusian flag looks on those shields. It's a cool design. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.